Have you ever experienced that bewildering emotional shift, where a woman who once seemed warm, responsive, and even flirty suddenly turns cold, distant, or unresponsive? One moment she's laughing at your jokes and texting back within seconds, and the next, it's as if she's vanished into thin air. You're left with a whirlwind of thoughts. Did I mess up? Is she losing interest? Is she seeing someone else? This emotional roller coaster is more common than most men admit, and unfortunately, many react in ways that only make things worse. They chase. They beg. They panic. And in doing so, they often push her even further away. But here's the truth. There's a better, calmer, more powerful way to handle these moments. A way that not only protects your dignity but often reignites her interest. Here's a breakdown of 4 powerful steps based on female psychology that can transform your approach, not just with one woman, but with women in general. Step 1. Do not chase her. Silence is power. When a woman starts pulling away, your first instinct might be to reach out, texting, calling, or seeking reassurance. But this urge to fix the situation usually backfires. The moment you chase, you hand her all the power. You confirm her doubts, inflate her ego, and, most critically, you kill the mystery. And mystery, as any psychologist will tell you, is a cornerstone of attraction. In contrast, silence creates space. It forces her to sit with her own emotions, to wonder what you're thinking, and to reassess her decision. Instead of giving her more of your energy, let your silence deliver the message. I don't beg for attention, I attract it. This step might feel counterintuitive or even risky. You might fear losing her entirely. But that fear leads to our next insight. Step 2. Focus on self-control, not damage control. When you're suddenly ignored, it's natural to feel anxious or confused. But this is where most men falter. They try to fix things too quickly. They look for explanations, ask for closure, or send emotionally charged messages like, "Did I do something wrong?" That's damage control. It comes from fear and insecurity. Instead, focus on self-control. Don't let her absence derail your peace. Channel your energy into productive outlets, your gym routine, your passions, your friendships, your goals. Not only does this ground you, but it also subtly communicates strength. A man who doesn't spiral when ignored becomes 10 times more attractive. Emotional control is the cornerstone of masculine energy. It says, I'm good with or without you, and when she feels that, she may start questioning her own choices. Step 3. Use the law of reverse attention. People notice absence more than presence. When you stop giving someone attention, especially someone who's used to getting it, they notice. And they start to wonder why. This is what's known as the law of reverse attention. When you remove your energy from a woman who's pulling away, it doesn't go unnoticed. On the contrary, your absence becomes louder than any words. Suddenly, she starts asking herself, why isn't he reaching out? Did he lose interest? Is he stronger than I thought? This tactic isn't about manipulation. It's about reclaiming your power and allowing her to feel the natural consequences of distancing herself. When done with authenticity, it often flips the script. She starts chasing, or at the very least, rethinking her distance. But even if she doesn't return, this mindset benefits you most of all. You regain emotional control, and you're no longer stuck in reaction mode. Step 4. Reinvent yourself in her absence. Perhaps the most transformative step of all is using this time for personal growth. Instead of waiting around, wondering when, or if, she'll text back, channel your focus inward. Use her absence as fuel to become a better version of yourself. Work on your physical appearance. Get clearer about your goals. Challenge your mindset. Whether it's improving your fitness, picking up a new skill, or building your confidence, the key is momentum. Nothing makes a woman question her decision more than seeing the man she left behind evolve into someone she barely recognizes, in a good way. It's a powerful form of self-respect. And even if she never comes back, you come out stronger, more attractive, and far more grounded than before. The mindset shift that changes everything ultimately, this is about more than getting her attention again. It's about shifting your mindset from neediness to abundance, from reaction to intention, from desperation to self-respect. When you stop tying your emotional peace to another person's presence, you become emotionally untouchable. You start to see pullbacks not as threats, but as opportunities for reflection, growth, and clarity. Women are drawn to men who are grounded, confident, and in control of their emotions. By embodying this energy, you don't just increase your chances of winning her back, you become the kind of man who never has to chase again. Because real attraction isn't forced. It's earned through presence, purpose, and power. Conclusion: when a woman pulls away, most men panic and lose themselves in pursuit. But those who remain calm, maintain self-control, and focus inward gain something far more powerful: unshakable confidence. Silence, strength, and self-development aren't just tactics, they're a lifestyle. And once you adopt this mindset, you won't just change how you handle women, you'll change your entire life.